This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1180. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. This is a show today that is geared towards senior professionals and encourages you to do blogging as part of your search so that organizations can find you. This has to be part of a career strategy for you. It does work. Hope you find this helpful. Please give it a great review in Apple Podcasts and other sites. It does help other people discover the show. And folks, if you haven't been taking my classes on Skillshare, you're missing a great opportunity, because Skillshare as a platform is one that is open to people for free, but if you sign up for 2 months, you get access to not just my content, but a lot more if you use the link that's in the show notes. Otherwise, the site only offers you 1 month for free. So again, Skillshare.com, join through my link. It is a great opportunity for you to learn about job hunting, interviewing, hiring. More classes from me are going to be coming out in the next few weeks. And now with that, let's get going.
And this is a video for executives that stress the importance of blogging as part of your search and career strategy. I say search and career strategy because, number one, you should be blogging not just simply when you're job hunting, but as part of putting yourself in the position of being known as an expert so that people reach out to you with opportunities. After all, if you make the mistake of lurching in your job search methodology from one search to the next search with nothing in the middle, people will pick up on that and they'll understand that this isn't serious for you and they'll degrade your efforts. So think of this as something ongoing. So here's a couple of things that you need to do as part of your blogging strategy. I've got some notes, so excuse me if I refer to them. So number one, develop a great title for your blog. Now, you can put your blog on the web on a site like Blogger or create an easy WordPress site with a terrific theme and do all of that for free. Your ISP, your internet service provider, will help you with the setup if that's what you need. And if you use a site like HostGator, HostGator has a very easy launch for WordPress. As a matter of fact, you can buy themes through the site. But again, if you did a search of free WordPress themes, you'll find many that'll be appealing to you. So create a website where your stuff is hosted. Start writing content. Now, think of what's going to be valuable for people in your position and in your field. Write about it professionally. Do it extremely well. Get someone to edit the material just to make sure your grammar is as good as you think it is, and that you're not creating blogs with spelling errors galore. As part of your search, what you want to do is create really like 5 or 6 posts quickly and put them on your site. And then start thinking of sharing individual ones like once a week on LinkedIn as part of their publisher platform and send them to your various connections there. LinkedIn makes it very easy to do that. Start doing things when you're applying for positions where in your cover email and perhaps in your resume, you have a link to the blog. Trust me, people go look at it. And they start to notice that you've been doing this regularly. They start to think of you as an expert because you have a blog. Periodically, add in video. After all, Google loves video. You'll be discovered more readily. Your blog will be discovered more readily if there are periodic videos included there. And you can interview people as part of the blog. For example, you could use Hangouts on Air from Google, a completely free service, and interview someone online. And the technology is such where the site will detect who's speaking and switch the camera to them so that this way it looks like a conversation. There are other services like blab.im, and Blab allows you to interview people, be watched. They'll send you a link to the video and to the audio of it. You can use the video for your website. You can use the audio for your website. You can put it on LinkedIn. You can upload it to YouTube. However you do it, it's a nice vehicle for creating content for your blog. Make sure that you send messages out to people after you post. So you have I'm going to use the old language, a Rolodex, a list of all your contacts who you want to know about your efforts. So make sure that they get it and communicate with them regularly. So, for example, if you're posting something once a week, just drop them a note once a week with a new article that you've done. People will like it and appreciate it, especially your professional connections. So think in terms of journalists you've been in contact with. Think in terms of other senior executives that you've been in contact with that need to know what your position is. Don't be afraid to be controversial. After all, the more you get into debates with people, the more engaged you are. I'm not talking about crazy stuff. I'm not talking politics and who people should vote for. I'm talking about professional items that reflect your position on certain things, your experiences. In your blog, don't forget to tell stories. Now, obviously, keep names out of it and don't insult the chairman of your organization. You'd be astonished what I read sometimes. But do take a position, share it, be aggressive, and get your stuff out there. Again, LinkedIn has a great publishing platform that all your contacts will receive notices whenever you've done a new blog, and they'll take video. So again, don't neglect LinkedIn as part of your strategy.
So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, here are a few ways that I can help you. First of all, you can hire me to coach you throughout your job search in every way imaginable. That includes a resume and/or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation and/or networking, answering your questions about your job search, giving you advice about a decision you have to make once you have the offer. We can work in 30-minute or 1-hour increments throughout your search. And the easiest way to talk with me about it is by connecting with me at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Mention that you listen to the show. I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll do a free discovery conversation with one another. If you're not interested in coaching and you just have a few questions, the easiest way to do it is by reaching out to me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I. Or if you don't have an iOS device, if you're an Android user or you just want to call me on the phone, do it through prestoexperts.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. For those of you who've been listening to the show, you know that I always talk about JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And recently, we've been changing the focus of the site to really emphasize interviewing and answering tough interview questions. If you join, you'll have access to curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's designed to help you find work more quickly, as well as videos and podcasts and other information. Again, an emphasis on interviewing and answering tough interview questions. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and get 2 months for free instead of the 1 month that the site offers. And the last thing I want to mention to you is schedule me for lunch. I do it at 12:30 most days, and for now I'm making myself available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 12:30 Eastern Time. We'll meet over Zoom and be able to see one another. You bring something to eat, or if it's early for you, very simply bring some coffee with you. We'll sit and talk for 45 minutes. I'll answer your questions. That's less for $175. That's less than what I charge for comparable time for my coaching. So again, reach out to me through LinkedIn and we'll schedule a time for lunch. Have a great day. Take care.
My mom has a permanently stuck in the 80s thing. We're talking teased up feathered hair, acid wash denim jacket, and shoulder pads. So many shoulder pads. But I just got a new phone from AT&T, and check this out. I got a second phone to gift my mom. So now she can finally ditch her old one for a phone that can actually stream all the 80s shows she loves.
Come into an AT&T store and find out how to get a smartphone on us. AT&T, more for your thing. That's our thing. See store for details.
If you want to experience moments of joy, excitement, and satisfaction, visit the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 0.9% APR on the 2018 Honda Pilot, part of KBB.com's 2018 Best Overall Brand. You've just entered car buying bliss.
See dealer for financing details based on 2018 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.